Well, over the past few days, a bombshell revelation from a Pentagon insider, a whistleblower, who's come forward to admit that the United States has alien craft, off-world vehicles that we've been reverse engineering for many, many years. They've been suppressing it from the public. And this whistleblower came forward with a complaint about this suppression. Listen to David Grush with this complaint.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will. It's probably not the right parlance, but no kidding, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
So immediately alarm bells go off. Is this a psychological operation? How legitimate is this? Haven't we known this for many, many years? What is actually going on here? Well, someone who's been diving deep into this is Joshua Reed from the Red Pill Project, diving through emails and documents and sources on this to find out if this individual is legitimate or are we facing a psychological operation. And I'm thrilled to welcome Joshua to Redacted for the first time. Joshua, welcome.
Thanks, Clayton. Appreciate you having me here.
Absolutely. So, I have to say, being around this game, the paranormal game, for so many years, and being around these people who've worked on these secret space projects and so forth, and to hear these revelations, my immediate reaction always is, why now? Is this a psychological operation? And many in our audience would believe that is the case. But you've uncovered some very fascinating information. I'd love for you to share it with our audience. And what have you discovered about this guy, David, and his history?
Yeah, listen, I spent 10 years in the United States Navy. I worked on missile weapons defense systems. I've had my own experiences while in the Navy with these types of things, 2004, 2006 specifically. So I'm familiar with this. I've been studying this topic for well over 2.5 decades. I've been a researcher, investigator in this stuff. I do my own shows, investigations, research. And this topic just fascinates me, especially more so in recent years. When this broke, there was something that caught my interest, and this was Inspector General McCullough, who was his lawyer representing him. And so there's a backstory behind Inspector General McCullough. People remember this. This gentleman was the Inspector General of the intelligence community that was testifying on the Hillary Clinton email scandal back in 2015 with Congressman Chaffetz in Congress. When he was asked what was in these emails, he came out and said they're Orcon, they're SAP projects. I can't tell you this. They're classified. It's a need to know. Only me and my team had a summary briefing on these SAP programs. We learned from the Horowitz report, Hillary Clinton had metadata, sending it to an email address that was tied to potentially a Chinese company. And that's kind of where these emails were floating around going to China. My research for the last 4 years